Hey YouTube, Squadron Mates, how you guys doing? Dan the Plastic Man here. Really thrilled to be back behind the camera shooting videos for you guys. School is just about over, so hopefully we will be getting back into a more regular schedule of video releases. So let's kick off this new series with the review of the high-grade Build Fighters Amazing Strike Freedom. Now this is a suit that Meijin Kawaguchi makes for himself between Amazing Exia and Amazing Red Warrior. So far though, out of all the designs that he's made, this is probably my favorite just aesthetically, so I'll let it do a quick spin around here. Now there are some curiosities as far as the aesthetics are concerned, but I mean, it's Build Fighters. What do you expect? Also turning on my fan here, because as always, given my, like I say in my streams, it's very hot in my room. So I'll let this finish here in a moment, then we'll go over the details as well as the articulation. I gotta say though, it is really good to be back. So we'll let that stop right there. Take a closer look at some of the detailing. There are panel lines that can be filled in, but there's not really a lot. This is based on the high-grade Revive Strike Freedom, which is why the proportions are so really good on this. There's all your typical foil seals, such as the eyes, the cameras, and then you've actually got one clear sticker, which is this right here. It's actually not a foil seal. The rest of the seals go in here with the metallic red, here with the metallic red. This one was very, very annoying to put on, I'm just going to tell you, because if you don't put it on before you put the collar piece on, you're going to have edges hanging off that you'll need to go in with a knife and actually tap those down. Then you've also got these stickers here. You've got the stickers for the scopes of the rifles, which are now over-shoulder beam cannons. And then the final sticker goes right there on the scope of this insanely long rifle. So, for articulation, head will go up, head will go down. You definitely get wibble wobble, and you do get a funky chicken. You can do a full Exorcist 360. The shoulders are the new type of... Which way does it pull out? Which way does it pull out? Which way did it go, George? Which way did it go? Okay, so these are the new swing out type that we've seen for the past couple years. At least they're sticking with that, so you can pull the shoulder out that way. The shoulder actually will fully rotate 360 depending on your angling of the arm. So, but of course this monstrosity will get in the way. You get your typical bicep swivel. Very nice double elbow, as with the Revive kits, and I gotta say, I don't know how well my camera's translating, but there is a metallic sheen on the red that they used for the frame of this suit, so I really like that. Given that this is a Revive also, the ab crunch is more than spectacular. The skirts can be individually separated, at least the front ones can, but these huge blocks here do hinder getting them out of the way, or at least them staying out of the way. You see, they just really like to fall back down. So the leg, if you get it up out of the way enough, the leg will come that far forward, but because the back skirt... Oh, the back skirts do move. My apologies, I'd forgot it. It's actually been a little bit since I finished building this. Oh, no, 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 no. You get back on there. I am not going to be dealing with falling off pieces today. But the legs themselves will go that far back if we can see it through all of this clutter. So, yeah, you're going to get straight back from the legs. Put this Dragoon back on. Oh no, and now the V-fin came off. The V-fin is probably my biggest gripe on this kit. No matter how many times I have put this V-fin back together, it's gonna have to be glued, because all it takes is one wrong bump and off it goes. It gets even more annoying when it takes the forehead jewel with it too. Alright. Decapitate. try this dance again. One, two. And okay, yeah, look at this, guys. Look at the way these pegs and quote-unquote connections stack on top of each other. I knew this was going to happen as soon as I started recording it. Anytime I store this, the V-fin always comes off and it always separates itself. Let's get it back on the head. There. I mean, the fit, when you get it into the forehead, it is very, very tight. It's just the problem comes if you bump it from behind, because the way it's designed, it just doesn't take anything. So back to articulation. Despite the problems, the legs will swing out. They also have the thigh swivel. It is not a full 360, though. You do get a really good 180 out of the knee, and then you get the typical, like, really good side-to-side, bending toes, rocking ankle that you would expect out of a Revive kit. Now, let's talk accessories. So, as he stands there kind of wonky, we have two beam sabers here on the back that can be connected. I'm not going to deal with them right now. You do get a beam shield piece, but again, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be in the manual or not. Actually, one second. I have the manual beside me. Real quick perusal. Yeah, they're not really showing that that the beam shield effect part is supposed to be used, but you can still use it since you've got it. The typical Strike Freedom beam rifles, they are now turned into over-the-shoulder cannons, and with the proper maneuvering, you can drop them right over the shoulders for some added firepower. And then we've got these binders where where most of the Dragoons are. So these things come out here, and they can open like this. Why, I don't know. I haven't read the manga this thing comes out of. And then we've got these two Dragoons back here on thruster vanes, apparently. But they still... Why they can't swing forward and underneath, I don't know. I guess it's just the way Meijin Kawaguchi designed it, per se. And then we've got the rail guns. Now, the front half is from the Strike Freedom, and that I have no issue with, as this comes off. My issue comes with the back half of this railgun. Why does it need to be this big? I really don't get it. Plug that back in there. I mean, we've got tons of articulation points in this backpack, so there's more than enough poses you can get this guy into. And you do have your typical action-based connector. Let's get the over the shoulders back on the backpack. Try to get him to stand up somewhat normally. And then the final accessory is this quite large beam rifle. It looks like, almost like it was taken from the Legend Gundam, and then you've got these other two Dragoons that just pop off. I don't really understand the thought process behind it. Maybe it's supposed to be a triple shot, I don't know. The Gundam itself does hold it perfectly fine, no trouble. But that's about it for the Amazing Strike Freedom. But since this is Meijin Kawaguchi, and since I built another kit during, well, built a kit of his partners during a stream a while ago, let's do a couple quick size comparisons as I nearly knock my chair over. So here we have Meijin and Lady Kawaguchi. From all the suits that I've seen Lady Kawaguchi use, the Luna Gazer's by far my favorite. But you can see they're pretty equal as far as height. Aesthetic-wise, though, there is fairly subtle, and then what the heck, please look at me. But all in all, I mean, an action base will definitely help with posing just because of all the clutter that's going on with this. This is a very cluttered design. Excuse me. But I do like it. I do recommend the kit. I mean, it's a high-grade build fighters kit, so most of those are gonna be fun. I hope you guys did like this review. If you did, please leave me a like, subscribe to me, leave me comments. I love reading them. I love getting to know you guys. And I am going to start advertising again. I have a Patreon now, guys, so if you want to donate, the minimum is $1. There's really no tiering set up yet because I don't know, I really haven't gotten anything set up as far as giveaways and whatnot. But there's a couple, there's like the 1,000 subscriber giveaway that's going to have something else added onto it. So it's good to be back. I've missed doing this, and my camera battery is about to die. So leave me some comments, guys. If you're new to the squadron, welcome. Take care of yourselves today. I will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.